Dr. Britt Baker.
A healthy ego, I should say, because you need that confidence and, mindset for me. And I think for everyone, mindset is such a huge factor, and you have to believe yourself there in order to get there. So if you don't think yourself worthy, then that's you're going to be your biggest hurdle from the get start. So you kind of need a healthy ego to say that I am deserving of this. I deserve to be champ. I need to be champ. And how do I need to get there? And hopefully you're humble enough and accountable enough to know that if you're not there yet, it's because you're not ready. And how do you get ready? And who's going to help you get there and find that guidance and that person that can guide you there.
You said ego. I want to ask you, what was it for you when you got the call that you're coming to the main roster and you're going to be in a feud with Trish Stratus? What was running through your mind? What was the conversation on your character as far as how you were coming in, back then, if you remember?
I was pretty aware of the character because it was a character that I kind of came up with and written out,
Okay.
Kind of made up in my own mind. So I knew the character, but I'd also never worked with Trish, and I really didn't. I'd met her a handful of times when I was there for tryouts, or when they would come through town with OVW, you'd go to Cincinnati, Dayton, or the different areas that were in that kind of Kentuckiana area to be seen. And and she was always nice and polite, but I didn't know her. So I was over the moon, but I probably had the same kind of energy that I had going back for the Rumble this year. Is like, I didn't want to put the cart before the horse. I didn't want to celebrate until it was time, until it actually happened, because mind you, that was probably the 5th time I was supposed to debut. And other times I had called my mom and my dad and said, hey, make sure you're watching Raw. Oh my God, I'm debuting tonight. And they sat there and watched the whole show and it never debuted or whatever the case may be. It's totally, it happens, but it's just, you get that false sense of excitement and then you feel really disappointed. And it made me feel so I remember leaving going really down on yourself, that I go I'm not celebrating until it's time to celebrate. I'm really excited about the possibility of this, but we'll see what happens, because you just learn. Right. So I didn't have that immense excitement until after I came back through the curtain. Or you can kind of, especially my debut, because I'm on the ramp and then there's okay, then you react, but react as this character. But there isn't a genuine sense of true excitement in that character, because I am truly celebrating oh my God, it really happened this time. This is it. It's live on television. We can't undo it. This is awesome,